Now the last part of the theory, that is रेगुलेशन. मैंने क्लिनिकल पार्ट सारे बताए, किस तरह से क्या होता है, किस तरह से मैनेज करना होता है, मेडिसिन कैसे कैसे यूज होती है, ठीक है, प्री लोड, आफ्टर लोड, एंड डायस्टोलिक वॉल्यूम, सिस्टोलिक ब्लड प्रेशर, डायस्टोलिक प्रेशर कैसे मेंटेन होता है, क्या होता है, एवरीथिंग क्लिनिकली आई हैव एक्सप्लेन. नाउ रेगुलेटरी पार्ट, मैकेनिज्म पार्ट. ओके, so mechanism part, the first year physiology we all have studied short term regulation and long term regulation. Today I will explain only the neural regulation. Okay, how neural regulation occurs. The major thing that I'll explain what we have studied in the our first year days. This is I'm going to explain you something in a different. Okay, so it is not the same. Let's consider this is heart, right side of the heart, left side of the heart. Okay, right side of the heart, SA node here, AV node. Okay, now what is happening? Try to understand this. From the heart left side, okay, aorta is coming out. Okay, so this aorta, what does it do? This aorta, what does it do? It gives one branch, that is I'm showing the carotid artery. Okay, one branch that I'm showing is the carotid artery. I'll mention over here. Carotid artery, this is aorta. Carotid artery and aorta. Now, what is happening? Pons and medulla. Pons and medulla. Now, understand very quite nicely. Very important concept that I am going to explain how the hypertension will be regulated. Okay, so what is happening when the blood pressure shoots up? When the blood pressure shoots up, because end diastolic volume increase हुआ होगा, preload increase हुआ होगा, cardiac output increase हुआ होगा, कुछ भी हुआ होगा, okay, venous return ज्यादा आ गया होगा, तो hypertension occurs. Okay, तो hypertension हुआ तो उस टाइम क्या होगा, ठीक है, ये जो कैरोटिड आर्टरी है वहां पे एक स्पेशल रिसेप्टर होता है जिसको बोलते हैं बैरोरिसेप्टर. Carotid artery के पास क्या होते हैं, special receptor is called as an baroreceptor. Guys, mention that baroreceptors are having a main function of to measure the pressure. Baroreceptors are having a major function of what, measuring the pressure. So those baroreceptors, I will show it over here. This blue line is the baroreceptor. The same way the baroreceptor is located over the aortic. This is the aorta. Okay, so the border of the aorta, this baroreceptor will be shown in a different color like black. So this black color is the aortic receptor and this blue color is the carotid baroreceptor. Now what is happening, guys? Understand, when the blood pressure shoots up, the cardiac output will be increased. The cardiac output gets increased, the aorta will get stretched, as I explained in the first diagram. So volume, the amount of blood which comes out, during that the vasodilation of the aorta occurs because forcefully blood बाहर निकल रहा है. Okay, the aorta will get stretched. Due to the stretch of the aorta, what is happening? This baroreceptor sense the pressure. What is the pressure? This baroreceptor, what does it do? It sense how much ever the pressure is there. Okay, अब ये sense कैसे करते हैं? इस पोर्शन को ना मैं यहाँ पे एक थोड़ा सा लार्जर थोड़ा बनाता हूँ, ठीक है, थोड़ा लार्जर बनाता हूँ. जस्ट सी, now this is the baroreceptor. Now what does it do? When the blood comes in, when the blood comes in with the pressure, okay, तो जैसे blood यहाँ पे आया, वो क्या करता है? gives pressure. Gives pressure. So the moment it gives the pressure, because hypertension है, forcefully blood जा रहा है, it gives the pressure. तो क्या हो जाता है? This receptor gets stretched, right or not? अगर forcefully पाइप में से पानी जा रहा है, पाइप थोड़ा stretch हो जाएगा. Same way, forcefully blood जब आ रहा है, it will get stretched, and the moment it will get stretched, what is happening now? Listen to me very carefully. Due to the stretch of this receptor, okay, this receptor is having the nerve endings with the sodium channel. This receptors is having the sodium channels. So due to the stretch, extracellular fluid sodium ion, goes into this receptor. So if the receptor is like this, and outer side sodium ion, so due to the stretch, this sodium ion goes into the receptor. So यहाँ पे जितने भी extracellular fluid में sodium ions होंगे, it will go into this receptor. And the moment it will go into the receptor, what does it do? Action potential. It creates what? Action potential. So this is how the information carried to the brain. Okay. So now I will explain. जैसे ब्लड यहाँ पे आता है, this carotid receptor, baroreceptor gets stretched, okay, and because of that, what is happening? It sends the impulse. It sends the impulse to the tractus solitarius. It sends the impulse to what? Tractus solitarius. Okay, so this is the afferent fiber. ये क्या है? Afferent fiber. So tractus solitarius को वो information भेजता है, and because of that, what is happening? The tractus solitarius is identified that the blood pressure is high. The blood pressure is high because sodium cationate channel open हुआ, impulse generate हुआ, वो impulse यहाँ से आया. Now the matter of fact is this nerve is the ninth cranial nerve, glossopharyngeal. This nerve is the ninth cranial nerve. Ninth. So it sends that afferent impulse आया, brain में आया, and sends the blood pressure increase. So now this tractus solitarius, you know what does it do? There is next to that another receptor is cardioinhibitory receptor. What receptor? Cardioinhibitory receptor. This cardioinhibitory receptors, what does it do? It sends the impulse SNO. It sends the impulse to the SNO that trigger the heart slowly. Due to the faster contraction, the blood pressure was more. Due to the faster contraction, the blood pressure was more. Now, this tractus solitarius has identified that the blood pressure is more. It sent the impulse to the cardioinhibitory center. So this is called as a cardioinhibitory center. This is nucleus of tractus solitarius, NTS. So this nucleus tractus solitarius is inhibiting the cardioinhibitory center. This cardioinhibitory centers inhibit the SN node. Once the SN node is inhibited, it generates the less amount of impulse for the myocardium, and the myocardium activity will slow down. The moment the myocardium activity will be slowed down, the heart rate will be less. The heart rate will be less, stroke volume will be less, cardiac output will be less, and then pressure will be normal. Correct. The pressure will be normal. The same way, aortic body. If the pressure is high, then the sodium cationate channel activated. If the pressure is high, sodium cationate channel activated, and then sends the impulse, okay, to the tractus solitarius that the pressure is high. So the baroreceptor of the carotid artery and the baroreceptor over the aorta, they are having the same function. Okay, I repeat, the baroreceptor of the carotid artery and the baroreceptor of the aorta, both the things are having the same function. Okay, so the sensation is being came, and then it has been activated. तो यहाँ पे action potential generate हुआ, Okay, due to the stretch of the baroreceptor, due to the stretch, extracellular sodium receptor में आया, वहां पे एक्शन पोटेंशियल जनरेट किया, and then efferent impulse passed, and this efferent impulse is carried away by 10th cranial nerve. This one is carotid from the 9th cranial nerve, aortic from the 10th cranial nerve, vagus. Okay, now what is happening? Nucleus tractus solitarius, both the information is received from the baroreceptor of carotid and the baroreceptor of aorta. Information carried that the blood pressure is high. Now, due to the blood pressure is high, this tractus solitarius is stimulating the cardioinhibitory center. This cardioinhibitory center, what does it do? It gives the parasympathetic innervation, and this parasympathetic innervation, what does it do? ऐसे नोड को सप्रेस करता है. ऐसे नोड, क्यों पैरासिम्पैथेटिक की एक्टिविटी क्या है? टू सप्रेस. ओके, सो ऐसे नोड को जो सप्रेस करता है, एंड द मोमेंट इट सप्रेस द ऐसे नोड, व्हाट इट हैपेंस, it generates the less amount of impulse to the myocardium, and myocardium contractility will get reduced. तो मैंने आपको याद किया था, पता है कार्डियक आउटपुट जो स्ट्रोक वॉल्यूम पे डिपेंड करता है, वो स्ट्रोक वॉल्यूम तीन चीजों पे डिपेंड करता है, उसमें से प्रीलोड, कंट्रैक्टिलिटी एंड आफ्टरलोड. सो कंट्रैक्टिलिटी को याद करो, यहाँ पे कंट्रैक्टिलिटी इज गेटिंग रिड्यूस्ड बिकॉज ऑफ द reduction in the firing of the SA node. So due to the contractility is getting reduced, what happens at that time? The heart rate will get reduced, stroke volume will get reduced, and stroke volume will get reduced, मतलब ejection fraction is reduced, cardiac output is reduced, and then blood pressure is lower down. तो जब next यहाँ पे cycle आएगी, तो blood pressure high होगा कि low? It will be low, right? So this is called as a buffer action. Buffer action means according to the body physiology and requirement, the body adapts accordingly and then maintain the changes which has been occurred in the body. बॉडी के अंदर जो भी चेंजेस आए हैं वो बॉडी के अंदर ही अडेप्ट होकर उसको चेंजेस को नॉर्मलाइज कर दे, उसको बोलते हैं बफर सिस्टम. तो दिस टू नाउ 9th and 10th cranial nerve, very important, viva. 9th and 10th cranial nerve is also having an action of buffer, so called as a buffer nerve. If somebody asks you about the buffer nerve, straight away you should click in your mind that it is 9th and 10th cranial nerve, buffer nerve. Now what is happening? Tractus solitarius जो है ना, वो इतना काम नहीं करता है. वो क्या करता है पता है? उसके बाजू में एक और न्यूक्लियस है, कार्डियो इनहिबिटरी सेंटर के बाजू में एक और न्यूक्लियस है. वो न्यूक्लियस का नाम है कार्डियो एक्सेलेटरी सेंटर्स. This is cardio inhibitory centers, ये है cardio acceleratory center. तो cardio inhibitory centers में ट्रैक्टस solitarius ने कौन सा इंपल्स भेजा था? पॉजिटिव, एक्टिवेट करने के लिए. तो यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव इंपल्स भेजा था. यहाँ पे ये कौन सा इंपल्स भेजेगा? कार्डियो एक्सेलेटरी सेंटर्स को नेगेटिव. क्यों नेगेटिव? कार्डियो एक्सेलेटरी सेंटर्स क्या करता है? इसको एक्सेलरेट करता है, और ब्लड प्रेशर हाई है तो उसको एक्सेलरेट तो कम करना पड़ेगा ना. It gives the negative impact so that this activity subside. So cardiac acceleratory centers जो है, okay, again gives an impulse to SA node that, guys, SA node impulse that subside your activity. So cardiac acceleratory centers is getting subside by means of nucleus of tractus solitarius, and then again the SA node is getting decreased. यहाँ पे कार्डियो इनहिबिटरी हो गया तो ऐसे नोड को इनहिबिट किया, नंबर 1. ओके, कार्डियो इनहिबिटरी सेंटर से इंपल्स गया, ऐसे नोड को सप्रेस कर दिया, नंबर 1. नंबर 2, न्यूक्लियस ट्रैक्टस सोलियस ने अब कार्डियो एक्सेलेटरी सेंटर को भी बोला कि तू अब वापस से इसको इनहिबिट कर. चलो कर लिया, तो उसने भी इंपल्स भेजा और ऐसे नोड को बोला कि अब वापस से फर्दर डिक्रीज हो जा, और भी ब्लड प्रेशर डिक्रीज हो गया. करेक्ट? But guys, story is not ending over here. Nucleus tractus solitarius says that कि आज तो मैं इसको पूरा करके ही रहूँ. What does it do, guys? It does. Third center is vasomotor center. The third center is called as an vasomotor center. Vasomotor center. So due to this vasomotor center, what it does? This nucleus tractus solitarius send an impulse जो vasomotor centers है, यहाँ पे देखो, this is the